Okay, I'm at the end of my day and the makeup is fading a bit, but listen, that's okay because this message is more important. I was thinking, and I was thinking about survival and restoration and recovery after those, after that season of survival, seasons, I should say. And what I really believe that God is doing in this season is healing our hearts and minds from the hard seasons. Because let's be honest, sometimes the seasons end, but the effects of that season remain. The battle is over, the storm has passed, the door has closed, but we're still carrying what that season or seasons did to us. You're still carrying the disappointment, the fear, the exhaustion, the hypervigilance, the emotional weight, the belief system that you become accustomed to that helped you to survive. And I believe that the intensiveness of this transition season was has multiple benefits. And one of those is that God is healing us from the hard seasons. He's not just bringing us out of these difficult seasons, because indeed He is, but He's healing what those difficult seasons left behind. Because many of us learn to survive, we learn to push through, we learn to endure, but survival and healing is not the same thing. You can be out of the storm, but still carry the storm within you. You can be in a new season while still responding from old pain. And I believe God, in all His sovereignty, is lovingly bringing attention to these areas. Not to shame us, not to condemn us, but to heal us from the inside out. Because there are promises, opportunities, assignments, and relationships that are connected to the greater version of you, to the healed and reformed version of you. Not a striving version, not a surviving version, but the healed version. And maybe that's what this season has really been about. Not just moving forward, but allowing God to heal the places and spaces that heal those areas where you simply learn to just get through. And this is why the recovery room was created. This is why the Lord gave me this assignment to help us to recover, to help us to restore, to help us to break free from the prisons of survival, from the places and spaces where our hearts and souls have become weary. Because here's the thing, healing requires more than information, it requires revelation, it requires deliverance, it requires movement. And that's what's going to happen in the recovery room. And that, above all, that is what God has been inviting us to do in this intensive transition period. Healing requires a process. It also requires community and a place to recover. It also requires a place to allow God to restore the parts of you that have been carrying the weight of last season. God wants us to live and live well. We were never meant to endure life. We were never meant to maintain our status in survival. It is time to live whole, to live bold, and to live free. But there's some things that is required of us to be able to embrace and embody wholeness. And this is why the recovery room was is designed to help you begin to take the steps forward to recover the parts of you that were left on the battlefield of life. Recover your voice, recover your heart, recover the hopes and dreams. I'm not making empty promises, but I will say this: you will have a divine encounter with Christ in the recovery room if you come with an open heart and mind. So I just want to stop by and share that with you and let you know that God is healing the pains. He is lifting the weight of the seasons past. Talk to you soon. Follow this page for more insight. And if you want to join me, if you're in the Fresno or surrounding area, go to www.warriorlifestyle.org and grab your seat today. Talk to you soon.